Hi everyone, it's Janette, Crafty Dork here with a show and tell of my 52 tags handmade for 2021. Now Anne Brooks is doing this, and I'm sure you've seen a lot of people around doing them. I did do a show of some of them at one stage, and for the life of me I can't find it on the on YouTube to see which ones I'd shown and which ones I hadn't. So I thought, well, I'll go through them again with you. So the first one, if I put them down, I'll do them like this. So the first one was all white, and I've used some Broglie Anglaise lace, a little strip of white velvet ribbon, and I've put, if you can see that very well, but I've put little French knots all along there. And then I've just stitched with little, what do you call them, stab stitches. Stitch this little bit of lace on, and then 3 little rosebuds. So that was my first one, and it can only get better, is what I've said. The second one was hearts, and it's a little bit of denim and a bit of edging off of a piece of material down the side there. Some lace, a little bit of braid that I've straight stitched through there, straight stitched all around the edge and all down here. I should have had this for my stitch of the month as an example of straight stitch. A little bit of lace here and a button. So that's the second. The third one, it was scrappy tags, and it was just all little pieces. That's the size of them, and then you butt them all up together and make this little scrappy, which is beautiful. I love it. The next one was fly stitch, and I just did this on a piece of white material, fly stitched around the button. It's a linen button that I got from a lady over in France, and I've never had anything from overseas arrive so quickly. It was fantastic. And then I just did those little fly stitch, just a row of them all joined up, and then these are just a bit further apart. This one was hugs, a piece of lace on the side, a bit of ticking down here that I've cross stitched through the centre, big cross in denim with some of the braid that I had on the other one, linen button again, and then I just put some little safety pins down on that one. This one was a bevy of buttons, I think it was called, and I just got all buttons out of my sister. She gave me a little box of, well, quite a few little boxes of buttons, but I just put them all on there, and then, you know, did different little stitches to join, to sew the buttons on. Some have just got the crosses on them. This is a bullion knot. These are just straight over, and this one I've gone around the edge. I missed that one there. I've done 3 on that one. I've done 4 on that one. Okay. These are hexies, little hexagons, and I just put 3, 2 linen buttons, and this one Glenys, my girlfriend, found down when we were down at Port Fairy, and I just put the blue one on there as well. So that's a pretty one. This one was bullion stitches, and I've just done like little pistol stitches, and then I put a bullion underneath her, and I think that was Janette over at my Vintage Crafts, or My Crafts, did that, and so I've just followed her there, and I've just put bullions all the way down here, little straight stitches all the way around the edge, and little French knots down there, and then I just did a little bullion bee, which I think is quite cute. Try to do it again, I'll probably muck it up. This one was Bits, Pieces and a Gift. This was the gift from Susanna Easdale, and this was from Mandy. And these, I've just layered them all down, a little bit of the thread that comes off materials, some, they're not really, they're 2 stitches like a satin stitch there, and then put a fly stitch, bit of edge off the material. And what's this one under here? That was just the, oh, a bit of lace. This is a bit of lace down down the middle there. So I thought that was cute. This one is a yo-yo or Suffolk puff, whichever way you call it. And I've just put a piece of green material on the back there. This one's got writing on it. This one's stripes. And then a bit of broke on glaze, some crosses, little French knots to hold it all in place, little straight stitches. And I think, now was it Janette or Carol, one of the t'other, did this. They called it turkey stitch, and it's just all you sew in and go loopy loopy. It's all loops, and then you just trim it all off, and I thought that looked quite effective. And then this one was week 11, and this was rings. I had some brass rings that Mum had, and they were all in a little box that she that I've got. And I thought, oh wow, I didn't realise well, I knew I had them, but when we had to do this, I thought, what am I going to use? And there they were. So bit of hessian on the back, a bit of lace, and then just 3, very plain, but fun to do. So a lot of these stitches I'll be going through eventually in my stitch of the month. And then this one is the last one we did on Friday, and it was blanket stitch. Now these are actually done with a blanket stitch as well. So I started off doing little blanket stitch along here on the quilting line, and then down here I did another one, and it's short and long. Then I went around the edge, or I think I might have gone around the edge first. Then I did the circles, and they're a little bit like hollyhocks. And then I just drew a line around, and I've been using, yes I have. I've been using this pen, and it's a Pilot Frixion ball pen, and you actually, if you write on paper, you can rub it out. Someone said to me, be very careful because it does fade on your paper, and I thought, I wonder if it fades and I can iron it off. And I can. If I do it on material and iron it, it comes away. So that's my favourite now for marking. So I just did the lines, and then I just followed them with the blanket stitch, and bright, but I really like that. So they're all my little tags that I've been doing for the 52 #52 challenge. And something else that I'll just pop in and show you, I'm doing a pillowcase for little Mara, and bless her, she wanted rainbows, and then she wanted a unicorn, and I thought, so I found, now we're going to get it all in. Yep, there we just. So what I did, I found a pattern that I liked, and I just hand drew this on to pop it on there, and then I just painted, you can see all these little pieces here. I've just painted in the different colours. You can sort of see here it's gone out of the edge of where I really wanted it, but it looks, I'm really happy with it. On the, I don't know if you can pick up on the horn, I've done little tiny couching over that with some gold thread, and then it's very hard to pick up on the eye. I did gold thread just on the eyelid, and I'm thinking I've got some pastels powder, and I might just powder some eye makeup. Then the rainbow is done in chain stitch, and then at the end of the rainbow I've just popped some flowers on either side, and then at the bottom orange and purple are her favourites at the moment. I mean, we all go through favourites, don't we? So I thought I'd just give you, and that's going to be made into a pillow, and the back will have a little pocket on it so that I can pop a book in there for her to read. So that's the little video today. Hope you enjoyed that, and I will be back with hopefully some paper crafting as well as my stitching, although you've all got a month to do that, so I might do some paper crafting and play around a bit. So thank you for joining me. Please like, give me a comment. I love reading your comments, and subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Really enjoy having this time with you all. So thank you very much, and I'll see you again next time. Until then, happy crafting, and bye for now.